Hi, I'm Andy and welcome to Plants and Produce. This may end up a vlog, this may end up a YouTube channel, this may just end up some random videos of me just talking nonsense. Behind me and my lovely assistant is my 16-year-old daughter Gabriella, or G, or Gabby, or Are You Listening? For any parents of 16-year-olds would know what that's about. This channel is going to be talking about what I have done and what I haven't done. Really should have started it before the winter, when I was told that, hey, you can't grow plants in the winter. Well, it's now April the 8th, and you can see in my polytunnel what we've managed to achieve so far. G will go around and just video with some music at some point, but we'll be talking about what we've achieved and what we can and what we can't do, and the epic failures. Just for reference, we live in Oklahoma at the moment, where it has two weather patterns, extremely cold and windy, or extremely hot and windy. We're going out of our extremely cold part, and we're now entering into our extremely hot part. It is like standing in a hairdryer. There are one day of the year where it's just about perfect, but we're normally in bed when that happens. As you can see, one of the big successes and one of the big failures has been the sunflowers. Beautiful lemon eclair sunflower, chocolate sunflower, and then the other huge success has been the dahlias. They have been blooming for the last 4 months and still going strong. Like I talked about, the other huge success over the winter has been the dahlias. They've been absolutely beautiful, and everything in this greenhouse has been grown from completely to seed. Let's talk a little bit about what this is. This is a 12 foot by 16 foot polytunnel. It's just a basic polytunnel, but what we did this year is we decided to bubble wrap the inside to see if we couldn't keep it warm enough. We will show you pictures of how the curtain comes down, so we thought we would heat it to keep it warm enough. We did not need the heating. All we needed was a tiny little heater, which we will show you of, which I would recommend everybody to buy. One of the other things they will tell you is you can't grow tomatoes and not in a heated greenhouse over the winter. Well, I'm here to prove them wrong. I mean, this is a bunch of tomatoes. We have been eating cherry tomatoes now all winter long, and they're coming into their full force as we speak. I also do an awful lot of succession planting. So these tomatoes are nearly at the point of being done. So we've already got our next set of tomatoes ready to go that are starting to flower as we speak. Also loads of seedlings that are coming up for sale. So some of the items that we've had a consistent supply of all through the winter, even when it's been 2 foot of snow outside, is lettuce, peas, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, tomatoes. We did try some other minor stuff. The zucchini did okay until it got down to that -20 is what it got here, and then being that close to the bubble wrap, it ended up just got burnt, so we had to throw it out and start again. The other successful thing that we've really had is we've been growing peppers. Most of the peppers we've grown over the winter have just been a sweet pepper variety, but we're now getting into some jalapenos and some Anaheims and some other hot peppers that we're trying to grow for the first year this year. We're still about 4 weeks away from our last frost zone, but some of the stuff was getting so tight in the greenhouse that we decided that, oh, what the hell, we'll plant it outside anyway. So what we've basically done is planted all the sunflowers outside. I have another set of sunflowers growing. If these don't make it, then I'll just put them outside. As I talked about with trying to heat this greenhouse, or heat this polytunnel with the bubble wrap, all I've really used is this little BioGreen Palmer heater. It doesn't take hardly any electricity, but it keeps the greenhouse pretty warm. The thing that does take the electricity is the controller that goes with it. So if you ever get one of these BioGreen things and you want a controller with it, the controller takes more electricity than the actual BioGreen. I did also put in additional heating in case, but it has never come on in the entire time we've been in here. The only other thing that I would add is everything that we've grown in this greenhouse over the winter has all been in buckets. It's either been in trays or buckets. We haven't planted anything into the ground, it's all been above ground. The other reason why we're going to do this is I'm now up to the point of having 4 grandchildren, and they keep asking, what does Grandpa do? I did start writing down stories, but I just got bored with that. So this is going to be me producing stories of what I do out here that the grandchildren can look back at and just think, what an idiot Grandpa was. So I'm going to sign off now. If we do another one of these, we may talk about paper pots, we may talk about flowers. We're definitely going to talk about the white swan marigolds that look more like yellow snow marigolds. You know, the type of snow that if you see, you don't pick up and eat. So, see you next time.